Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. So you can read the title of the video. We're going to talk about single foods, different colors. So it's just kind of a continuation of last week. It's just another way that we can add more color to our diet. So, so a lot of people know that I like to talk about why I'm qualified to discuss this before I get started. So I was in the hospital years ago, and then I learned about using food as medicine years later, and it was a really powerful, incredible thing for me to learn. So I became a health coach so I could learn more information full time, which is not necessary for everyone to do, but it's something that I really wanted to do for my own health. And then I learned so much information that I really wanted to share with other people. So it's just, there's so many things that are just very easy things that we can put in, add to our routine that are just ways to really impact us a lot. So that's why I became what I became. So I became a health coach so I could help people and just hand over those resources and give them that information without them having to stop their life and become a health coach and take the training program like I did. So along the lines, like I said, I learned how powerful it is, and I just wanted to share this with as many people as I possibly could, so that a lot of the diseases and symptoms that we deal with as a society don't even have to happen. I mean, yes, there are ways with a healthy enough lifestyle, diet and lifestyle to reverse disease, but if we didn't have to deal with them in the first place, I think that would be so much cooler. So along those lines, also, I decided to create a course because I think a lot of people understand why changing their diet is a good idea, or adding more plants to their routine, whatever they're ready to do. It's a good idea, but I don't think a lot of people understand really how to tactically do it. So I created a course, a self-guided course that allows you to do that, on your own. And there's lots of guidance, lots of information along the way, so you're never alone with that. So if you're interested in taking that, then let me know, and I will send you the link for that directly. But I think that's about all I wanted to say about that. So back to the single food, different colors. So just another different way that we can add more color is by just varying the things that we already are eating. So for instance, peppers is one example. That's all the different colors that are in the title of this live. They come in a whole pretty much rainbow by themselves. Things like potatoes come in all different colors. A little side note, I personally love purple potatoes. So purple, the regular potatoes and sweet potatoes also come in purple. So that's kind of a cool little tidbit I wanted to add here. But yeah, things like beans have pretty much a rainbow of their own. Rice comes in all different colors. I'm not sure a lot of people know this, but a lot of people are familiar with the white and brown rices, but there's also black and red, and there may even be others that I'm not even familiar with. So black rice is actually called forbidden rice, which is kind of fun all in its own. It's something that we've used, as rice. We've also had black rice pasta. They're just different ways to add different colors into your routine. So there are many different ways to obviously seek out colors in anything, but one of the easiest, I think, is to really look at, like, if you want a specific item, whether it's on your grocery list or for a recipe. You could just go to the grocery store and say, I want blank, whatever the vegetable is that you need. And there may be all kinds of things. You can just explore a little bit, what your grocery store has to offer. So, like, for instance, carrots don't always have to be orange. Cauliflower doesn't always have to be white. There are lots of different colors of those things and lots of different colors of all different things. So you might actually be surprised on what is available and what is just out in the world. It's really cool. So that's about all I want. Oh, the only thing, the word of caution I just want to add, and this is just from experience we've learned, the darker rices that I mentioned, the black and the red, especially the black, it can stain things, like if you use like a rubber spatula, plastic utensils, things like that. Metal, there won't be any problem, but if you do use plastic or wooden utensils, you just want to have a little bit of caution going into it. The black rice does tend to kind of bleed out that kind of purpley color. So just keep that in mind. But if you have any other questions, let me know. As I always tell you, I'm on all different social channels. Our Facebook group, Benefits of Eating Plants, I will link down below. I definitely encourage you to join that if you haven't already. We share lots of recipes, just information from doctors, quotes, articles, all kinds of things. So, I also have my YouTube channel that I've been messaging some of you about, and I definitely encourage you to check that out. After I do my lives on Sunday, I actually post those lives on my YouTube channel on Wednesdays. So, and I might actually be doing a little bit more with the YouTube channel too. So yeah, I'll put that link down below as well. But if you have any questions for me or for the group as a whole, then definitely, feel free to post on our Facebook group. That is definitely a great place to get information. So, yeah, and like I always say, whether you're watching this live or on replay, if there's any way that this can be more helpful to you, then ask any questions, or if you want to, add anything, if you think I may have missed something, or if you think I may, maybe you have experience with something that I obviously don't have. Feel free to put that, or if you want me to cover something in a future video, I definitely encourage you to post that as well, because, like I always say, I want this to be as useful to you as possible. So whatever I can do to help you, let me know. So I think that's about it. Until next week, have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye, everybody.